Hey everyone, how you doing? It's Dr. Helene here, and I thought I'd do a little live telling you about the Daily Habits Kit. So we all need to have more healthy habits, and I think it's December, it's the time of year when everyone starts thinking about their New Year's resolutions in January, and splurging over Christmas and then getting into a bit of a health kick in January. So just wanted to share about one of my favorite kits, which is the Daily Habits Kit. And this is just such an awesome kit. It's a great kit to get started using oils. If you're looking to support your immune system, perhaps you've been a bit poorly. If you're struggling a bit with your musculoskeletal system, your gut health, stress, we're all feeling a little bit stressed, aren't we? Even, especially after the news today. Skin needs a bit of a reboot. Maybe you're struggling with your weight. This is the perfect kit for you. And it's just got so many different benefits. And it's a great way to sort of give your health a really good kickstart. Either start now or in January. It's certainly something I do at least twice a year. I do a really good cleanse and use all these products to support my health. So first of all, it's got our supplements. Now, this is the Lifelong Vitality Pack. These are just amazing supplements. Now, I was always really anti-supplements before I did my nutrition diploma, and I learned all about soil fertility and why we're actually not getting all the nutrients in our food now that we would have done several decades ago. And it's due to the way our fields are being ploughed, and it's why we're getting such flooded fields. And I'm not going to go into that too much because I've actually written a blog post on it. If you go to www.thehealthfulDoctor.com/blog. But basically, we're not getting the nutrients in our food. And, I'd got on top of all my sleep with using oils, but I was lacking some vavavoom. And I never used to promote the supplements at all because, to be honest, I thought there were, anything supplement was a waste of money. You should just be able to do it all with a balanced diet. But I realized I was lacking some vavavoom, and I had clients who tried the supplements. They were like, oh my goodness, these are amazing. I'm like, really? And I tried them, and within a couple of days, I'd got my spark back. And, it's just been that, I've been on them nearly 2 years now, and I absolutely just think they're absolutely amazing. I don't have nearly as many aches and pains from my running or anything like that now, and I really find them very, absolutely amazing. Now, a lot of supplements are difficult to be absorbed by the body, but the way the doTerra ones have done them, they've done them in like this yeast matrix, so they're really bioavailable by the body. That means your body's ability to absorb them. And there's 3 different supplements contained within the pack. The first one is all the multivitamin and minerals that we need. And then the second one is the omega-3, 6 and 9. That also has essential oils in it as well. And we've got the alpha CRS, which is great for supporting our cellular health and providing us with energy. And they work synergistically together, and they are just phenomenal. Now, a lot of multivitamin supplements don't actually have the right levels of vitamin D. And I know this because because I'm a geek, I went through all the supplements that were for sale in a sort of a well-known health store, and was looking at the levels of the vitamin D in them, and they don't have enough in them. They generally had about a quarter to a half of what the recommended level is. And vitamin D is what supports your immune system. if you're really struggling with getting lots of coughs and colds and things like that, then it might be that your vitamin D is deplete, and it can certainly affect us as well with sort of the dark nights and the lack of sunlight and things like that. So it's really, really important that you do make sure your levels are correct, and that if you're taking a supplement, that you have the right support in there. Otherwise, you're just wasting your money. So this has everything that you need in there, and because of all the plant polyphenols in there as well and the essential oils, it's providing a really great sort of rich antioxidant sort of supplement there as well. And what antioxidants do is they scoop up all the free radicals that cause inflammation, and inflammation is really the root cause of everything that we find we have wrong. So it's an absolute great supplement to have, to make sure you're getting all the right nutrients you need, as well as obviously having a good balanced diet. The next product there is the Deep Blue Rub. This is amazing. So I'm obviously a Canicross runner. I use this before my runs, after my runs. It's really, really soothing. I also use this on my feet when I've got back from a shift, if I've got quite sore feet, and also when you've got a bit of neck tension, if you've been sort of sat at the computer for a long time. Or I was at a convention over the weekend for 3 days, and my bum was a bit numb, and so I used Deep Blue on it as well to give myself a little bit more life into my bottom. But it's just such a phenomenal rub. There's no words to describe it. You just put it on and you're like, oh wow, that is really good. So it's a great rub. Whatever you're doing, we all find ourselves a little bit creaky at times, don't we? And we can use a little bit of topical support there. And then we have the PB Assist. So this is a probiotic and a prebiotic. So gut health is really important, and if we haven't got good gut health, we haven't got good health, because obviously what we have in our gut is good bacteria and bad bacteria, but we want the good bacteria to flourish. And that is going to support us absorbing all the nutrients that we get from our diet, and getting the benefits from them. And if our gut health is poor, then we're not going to be getting the benefits from our diet. And that's going to impact on our heart health, our endocrine system, our skin, our mental health, musculoskeletal system. So it all comes back to, you are basically what you eat. So it all comes down to gut health. And so this is really, really useful. It's in a double chambered capsule, so it doesn't get destroyed by the stomach acid, and it gets exactly into the intestines where it's needed. And so it's got probiotic and prebiotics, and prebiotics are what feed the probiotics. So it's a great supplement to have, and to do a 10-day course of it. So if you've been on antibiotics, this is a great one to have as you're going along on antibiotics, or after you've done it. If you've been poorly, this is, again, really good. I'll be using this in my January sort of a bit of a cleanse and restore. Really great for just making sure your gut's on track. And then we've got Terrazyn, which is the digestive enzyme. So they work very well synergistically together. Now, often with different foods, we sometimes struggle to digest them well. There's lots of little things like perhaps lactose or gluten. And this isn't if you're allergic to gluten, it's just you may be a little bit intolerant to gluten. So I know that I can be a little bit like that with a pizza. Not that I have them very often, but if I do have a pizza, I'll always take a Terrazyn. And the last week I bought wheat pasta instead of corn pasta. So I had my pasta. I still ate it because I didn't want it to go to waste. But I popped a Terrazyn as well, just to support my gut health. And it's really beneficial for you. And again, it's all about getting your gut functioning well as well. So if you are someone who has a bit of problems with your bowels, or just your digestion in general, then this is another great one to have. And obviously, if you're trying to lose weight, getting your gut functioning well is really going to support you. 70 to 80% of serotonin is made in the gut, so again, that's going to be really supportive for your mental health. If we can get your gut functioning well, get your gut functioning well, it's going to support your musculoskeletal system and everything, and those two will work hand in hand with the supplements as well. And then we have the beautiful oils. So we've got lavender. So lavender is such a wonderful oil. And a lot of people, certainly when they get stuff from me, will say, oh, do you know what? I never liked lavender before. And then I smelt the doTerra lavender. And it's like, yeah, it's potent. Because did you know lavender is actually the most adulterated essential oil? And in actual fact, consumption of lavender outstrips production. So that the lavender that is for sale in a lot of places is not pure lavender. And one of the key things, as well, as I've looked at lavenders for sale that have been quite cheap, and they'll often say not for use with pregnant women or children. And that's just a really good indicator that actually it's not a pure oil, regardless of what it says on the label, because the essential oil industry is unfortunately not regulated. But when you buy doTerra oils, you know that everything is certified pure, tested grade. They release all the information about what's in their oils to the public. You can go to sourcetoyou.com, put the batch number in from the bottom of the bottle, and the information is there for everyone to see. It is not hidden behind any secrecy or anything. So lavender is a great oil to use with children, pregnant women, pets. There's pretty much nothing that it can't do. But of course, we most likely know it for calming and soothing and helping us sleep. And again, how many people are not sleeping well? A third of the population actually does not sleep well, and that has a massive effect on your immune system. It also affects your body's ability to repair, and you know, it's going to affect your ability to lose weight as well. If you haven't got good sleep, then it's going to really impact on your ability to lose weight. So getting good sleep is absolutely vital, and lavender is just phenomenal for that. It's also really good for your skin as well, so it's got so many different uses there. And then we've got beautiful On Guard. So On Guard is our protective blend. It's very, very good for supporting the immune system. So I'll often have it. I had it in hot milk today. I came back from a very muddy, wet run. My dogs dragged me through every single muddy puddle. And so I had some On Guard in some hot milk with some date syrup just to support my immune system there. And it tastes so good as well. But, you know, if ever I'm starting to feel a little bit poorly, I'll have a little bit of On Guard just to give me a little bit of support. But it's really nice to diffuse it as well, to support the environment, to purify the air. If any of my dogs are poorly, I immediately diffuse the On Guard to stop anyone else getting a bit under the weather. It's just a phenomenal oil. I use it every day before I go to work. Diluted in some fractionated coconut oil, rubbed on my feet to support my immune system as well. So really great there. And then we have frankincense. So frankincense, like lavender, pretty much nothing that frankincense can't do. If in doubt, get Frankie out. So frankincense is the king, lavender's the queen. Together they are pretty potent, especially for supporting your sleep or your emotional health. So at bedtime, I always pop lavender and frankincense on my feet, my chest, and the back of my neck to help me get off to sleep. But again, really great for skincare. They're in all my homemade serums, but you can just add a drop of frankincense to your existing skincare products, and that will just really sort of boost its benefits. A fantastic oil that's, you know, I use it so much and it smells divine. It's actually a blend of 4 different frankincense oils, and it's from Somaliland. And doTerra are doing some wonderful work out there. They've actually built a hospital for the community who harvest the frankincense, because they actually had to go 12 hours, you know, to get to a hospital. And that's if they even made it. And so doTerra saw this, and so the Healing Hand Foundation came in and built a hospital, which is pretty awesome. So it's a fantastic oil. And then we've got lemon oil. So again, lemon oil is a pretty multi-purpose oil. Now, first thing I do whenever I get up in the morning is I have a hot water with lemon oil. I say the first thing. I put my dogs out for a wee first, and then it's my turn, and then I have my lemon oil. But it's great. It's really good for, I find it just amazing for waking you up. It's giving you a really good boost, because the citrus oils are really good for promoting the release of dopamine and serotonin, which are the neurotransmitters that make us feel happy and rewarded. So lemon oil is absolutely beautiful in, so like I said, hot water or in cold water, just 1 drop. It comes from the zest of a lemon. A really beautiful taste, but really gets you back on track, gets everything moving in your gut as well. So it's a great way to start the day. And then we have beautiful Balance Blend. So Balance Blend is our calming and grounding blend. It just restores you all to balance. So again, I like popping this on my feet first thing in the morning, because it just makes me feel grounded. But I'll also pop it on the back of my neck. And before I go to work, it's the last thing I do before I go out the door, is I put some Balance on. It's usually in my diffuser as well, because it's just so great to use with the dogs. But it is just an amazing oil to make you feel sort of all balanced and grounded. So I hope that's given you a little bit of a whistle-stop tour into the Daily Habits Kit. When you get any kits from me and become one of my members, you get a full consultation with me. I'm going to explain how to use everything for your specific needs, give you some little top tips and tricks. And really, you know, the idea really is to just get your health back on track and get you stacking all those healthy habits and get you fulfilling all your well-being goals that you hopefully should be thinking about for 2022. You know, it's been a bit of a funny year, hasn't it? But let's get back on track and get us all healthy and feeling good. So do shout with any questions, and stay safe and stay well, everyone. Take care. Bye.